it going? So hopefully I'm out of the wind a little bit more now. Basically, just want to explain what I'm doing. I'm on a camping trip at the moment, just for one night. It's July at the moment. No, sorry, it's August at the moment. So it's pretty much winter in New Zealand, but you wouldn't know it from the weather at the moment. It is unbelievable how beautiful it is today. So basically I'm here at this beach. It's Waipatiki beach in New Zealand, and it's a really, really beautiful spot, surrounded by these cliffs, and that is essentially what I am doing here. I'm going to climb up the cliff, more or less, safely. At least not up that kind of thing, because I know that's not possible, but up the grassy stuff with my big pack on here. And then at the top of it there is big pine tree forest. I'm gonna find a place up there to camp and yeah, set up my tent and basically just camp the night. Might have a little bit of a fire to cook some food, but otherwise, yeah, this is just gonna be a test run of my of what kind of videos I want to make in the future. Bigger, like multi-day camping trips, multi-day trekking, sort of stuff like that. This will be like a one-day sort of test run, if you will. So let's go up there. Nice to see the sun setting behind that hill at the moment. I've still got about 3 hours of daylight left, so I should be sweet as. And then once I'm up there, I'll set up a camp. It's going to be beautiful in the morning tomorrow when I can watch the sunrise over the ocean, hopefully. Awesome. Just got to get across this without getting my feet too wet. I realised I could just take my shoes off to cross this little bit of water here, but I really don't even want to do that. So I've got this log here. I'm going to put it across this little stream, just balance across hopefully. Try not to get wet. Oh, the waves are coming up. Alright. Oh, I only got slightly wet feet. That's okay. Right, onwards and upwards.
Yeah, g'day there everyone. This is my narration voice. I'm basically here to add some context and some hindsight to the video, as well as hopefully a bit of humour. So just here I walked along the base of the cliff, trying to find a suitable place to start climbing.
Something like that. That'll do. My pack is pretty heavy, very big. It's about, I'd say it's more than 15 kgs right now. It's a good amount though. I've got everything I need. I really want to start packing lighter though, so I either want to buy a smaller tent, like a one-man tent instead of the two-man tent that I have, or even just pack a tarpaulin and just make a little bivvy instead. Still got a while to go. Let's just keep on going.
This grassy cliff was pretty easy going, but it did have some nasty obstacles to throw at me.
I've met some blackberry here. Might be able to go through it.
I was not able to go through it.
Nah. Better go around it. This'll do. I hope no one's watching me. That could be embarrassing.
Yeah, especially if I slipped and fell.
Right, up this cliff. Whoa. It's such good fun climbing up stuff like this with all these grass holds and rock holds. It's definitely been made more difficult with this giant pack on my back though. But hey, part of the fun, I guess. Makes it more challenging and then all the more rewarding once you get up. Right, we're a good way up. That's where I've just been. Crossed over there, came back around here. Good stuff. Let's keep going. This isn't the most challenging cliff I've climbed. I've definitely had a few close shaves where I just about got stuck. But I just love it. I find it so much fun. I might start filming some more things like that though, me climbing the cliffs. Why not? Alright. Alright, I need a little bit of a break.
I climbed about 60 meters up and my heart was pounding so fast it hurt a little. It was a great place to admire the view, but there would be time for admiring views later. Right now, I had to keep going.
Oh, not long. Just gotta get up to there. Ah, it's gorgeous. Ah, into the forest.
Having climbed the cliff, which was really more of a very steep, grassy hill, I wandered through the forest, searching for a suitable spot to camp. I did keep getting a bit distracted by that view though.
I could look at this view all day. You can see there's a little bit of a track here. They would have put that in when they were planting the trees, maybe even before that. But it's here at least for them to access when they start felling these trees about 10 years in the future.
I needed to find a flat, sheltered area where I could set up my tent, and it also needed space for a small fire.
I like this place. I think just down in here would be perhaps the best place for me to camp tonight. Although it's still pretty steep. Right here's a pretty good spot. It's reasonably flat. I'll just need to clear out these sticks. So, might set up right here.
I cleared the ground and pitched the tent, but I wasn't entirely happy with the location. The ground was too bumpy for me to sleep on comfortably, and it seemed quite claustrophobic and damp. So, off camera, I searched for a better place to camp.
So that little arrow where we are, that's where I've set up the camp. But I just went on a little walk over to this black square, and it looks like a much better place to camp. And well, I've only got about half an hour of daylight left. So I'm going to move the camp, but I've got to be really fast.
The new spot I found was much more open and flatter. The black square on the map is used to show where buildings are located, but it must be inaccurate or outdated because there wasn't one there. With my shoddily packed bag and my rolled up tent under my arm, and with daylight fading, I made haste for the new campsite. I only slipped over a couple times.
Fuck. Oh. Now this will be an amazing spot to watch the sunrise tomorrow. It's even got itself a little park bench that someone's built here. Look at that. The sun should come up right up over there tomorrow. So I'm not going to set up my camp right here, but I might come here tomorrow morning to watch the sunrise. So as you can see here, this is like a little farm track. So whoever owns the forest will use these tracks to get around, check up on the trees, and when the logging trucks come around, they can get up here and they can transport the trees out and they cut them down. So I'm heading this way. Here we go. Here's the spot. So this is the end of this track that I'm on. You can see from the tire marks that this is where people who drive up here get to turn around. Just up at the end of this part here, there is the view of the sea. So the sun is right about to set, so I'll just get my campsite ready again, and I'll sort out a fire and start cooking my dinner. And so just over here, this is what I saw before. This is probably, most likely, where someone else has camped before. And if you look at this, they've left behind a little mini barbecue. There's no gas there though, so I couldn't light it. There's a grate and a little mini billy and this giant like big bowl of a frying dish. Really cool. If it wasn't so dirty I might use it. But yeah, I'm gonna set up my tent about here. Let's go. I pitched my tent for the second time that day and admired the beauty of the evening forest around me. The dimming sky was clear beyond the trees, and the air was calm and quiet. This time, I knew I'd picked a good spot. Alright, there we go. Darkness is starting to set in. I gotta start finding some firewood. Thankfully, with this new campsite, there's all this good sticks around here. Now they're a little bit wet, but they should be sweet as. Now I kind of want to put the fire here, just out from the tent. It's looking straight up. There's enough clearance. I don't want to put it in the middle of that because it'll be too far away from my tent, and it's really muddy over there as well. So I'm just going to clear out this ground because I don't want the ground catching on fire. Alright. Bit of an area cleared there. And that should be sweet as. I collected more branches from around the area and began assembling them. Darkness crept in extremely quickly, and before I knew it, it was pitch black. It took a few goes to light the damp wood, but with the help of some dry grass as tinder, I got the fire underway. Alright, so it's been about half an hour. The fire is going well. I've got a head torch on so you can see. It's almost settled down into embers. I've had to keep putting more pieces of wood on it. The pine cones seem to burn pretty nicely. Pretty soon I'll start roasting some sausages on it. It's very nice and warm now. We've got a nice breeze that is coming in from the forest, going out to sea. So that means that the fire is not going towards my tent, neither is the smoke, which is excellent. And yeah, it's just really nice and calm and peaceful and beautiful out here. I can hear a moorpork over in the trees. I can hear the hum of a ship just out over in the ocean over there, and I can hear the waves. Alright, so I've made myself a little makeshift skewer stick here that I can shove the sausages on and put them in the fire. Alright, so there's the sausage, pretty much all cooked, all good, nice and warm, nice and hot. Good kai.
I bathed in the warmth of the fire for a few hours, enjoying roasted sausages and staring into the mesmerizing flames. Unfortunately, the stick I was using to skewer the sausages was a bit short, and my hands were now themselves being roasted by the heat.
Oh, that's so hot.
Beyond the camp, there were occasionally some other odd noises.
Hear that? That would have been a possum. It's about 20 to 8 now. It is fully dark out. The fire has been a joy. The sausages were amazing. And yeah, it's just been great.
I relaxed for another hour or so, occasionally adding wood to the fire. The sounds of native moorpork in the background adding to the serenity of the not-so-native forest.
Alright, so it's 9:15 and the fire is slowly dying out. I've run out of firewood for it now, so I'm going to get into my thermal gear and get into bed pretty much once this is completely out. Tomorrow I'm going to get up at about 6:30. The sun rises at 6:41, so I'll get up, set up the GoPro and take a bit of a time lapse of that. Alright, so it's 10:30 now. The only way for you to see my face is if I shine my headlamp directly at my face, so it's kind of blinding me at the moment. But anyway, yeah, as I said, 10:30, and I'll be up at 6:30 to get up and see the sunrise. The fire is pretty much out. I'll keep watching that until I go to bed. I've got some lollies in here, and yeah, I've got my alarm set. So I will see you in the morning for the sunrise. Good night. Good morning everyone. While the sun was rising, I got the fire going again. Nice and warm now. I'll be able to cook my baked beans this morning and actually get some warm food inside me. It was about 6 degrees this morning, which is okay, a little bit chilly, but not too bad now. It's warmed up already, and my fire has definitely warmed me up for sure. Sunrise was beautiful. Baked beans with sausages.
I didn't have the greatest sleep, but I was in good spirits and looking forward to eating a warm breakfast. As the baked beans cooked on the fire, a small amount of ash and smoke wafted into the mix.
It definitely tastes like it's off the fire. It's got that smoky sort of weird taste to it, but that's okay, it's nice and warm.
Next time, I think I'll bring a lid for my cooking pot.
It's another beautiful day. I'm just sitting here by the fire again. I think it's just past 9 AM, so yeah, I'm gonna let the fire burn out and then put it out properly, then pack up my tent, get out of here pretty much. It's been a good trip so far. I just need to get back to the car and yeah.
It would only be a short walk back through the forest, down the cliff and along the beach to get back to my car, so I was in no rush to pack up the camp.
Alrighty, I'm out of here now. Fire's out. The sun is high in the sky. It's now 20 past 10. Got my bag all packed. I'm gonna just basically head out at my own pace and enjoy some of the views on the way back. Just one last view of this one here.
I clambered back through the forest, finding my way past old rotten pine branches and slippery pine needle slopes, sometimes not very successfully. And then I emerged from the pines and was greeted by the paradise that lay below.
I'm gonna head down that way. Got some blackberry here. Hate this stuff. It's the absolute worst. I'm gonna have to go through some more of it here. Oh well. Let's keep going. Man, the sun coming straight in here. It actually feels like summer. It is crazy. So warm. So beautiful. I don't know if I want to get down that steep part, but I might not have a choice. I'll find out soon enough. Shit. Damn blackberry. Making my life a misery. Otherwise, not too far down to go.
While it may not look it due to the fisheye lens of my camera, the hill was very steep and required a lot of careful foot placement to get down it. And I wasn't used to carrying a heavy pack, so that didn't help much.
Oh shit. Alright, we're good. Alright, well, I'm down. Good one. Let's come down that. And I'm going to go back over here and cross over this water. Absolutely stunning day.
Unwilling to get wet feet, I found some driftwood logs and built a new makeshift bridge across the stream.
Surely I can just get across this hassle-free. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Here goes nothing. Balancing. Alright. Easy as that. Nice. Well, looks like that's it. It's been a great camping trip. And beautiful, beautiful days as well. I've had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed the test run video for me. Basically, yeah, hopefully I'll be doing more of these sort of styled videos in the future. I want to do a whole bunch of different adventures where I camp and just do really cool challenges and stuff like that. I'm not going to say anything specific just yet, but once I know for certain what I want to do, I'll let you know and make the video of it. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.